Hi everybody, welcome to Universal Neurodiversity, the Universal Orlando planning guide through a neurodivergent lens. I am pretty excited because today is the 26th anniversary of Islands of Adventure, and Epic Universe opened last week to huge crowds and has been a massive success. And if that wasn't enough, Universal Studios Florida, the very first Universal theme park in the East Coast, opened 35 years ago next month. So to celebrate, I'm going to be talking about where you want to stay. Every hotel is designed to maximize your vacation and fit your needs and budgets. I'm going to be talking about the hotels, the different amenities, and what you should be looking for when you're choosing a hotel. Dedicating this episode to Leyla Lawrence, who's the host of the Universal Orlando YouTube series Checked In, where she checks out the hotels so the next time you check in, you can check it out. Let's dive in, shall we? Our first category, because they made a recent name change in the categories, is the value inns, which is made to fit both large groups and budget conscientious people. And trust me, it does not maximize your vacation, it only adds a bit more. The first two are actually part of two sister resorts, part of the Universal Endless Summer Resort, which opened in 2019. The first one is Dockside, which is a lakeside dock theme, very relaxing, and has two swimming pools. The other hotel is called Beachside, which is focused on the surf aspect and ocean aspect, but both of these have like these amazing 2-bedroom suites that can fit up to 6 people and has a picnic table, so if you want to eat dinner on it, go right ahead. It's definitely perfect and very relaxing from what I hear. If that wasn't enough, there's one more in this category that is my personal favorite. That is Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Now, this hotel is inspired by the golden age of traveling in the 50s and 60s when the family would pack up and drive down to Florida for a nice vacation. You feel like you're transported back in time as soon as you enter the building and you see the giant little altar with the palm tree and the 50s mid-century modern aspect. It's pretty cool. I actually went down there last trip to take a look and even treated myself to a milkshake at the shake shop. And it also is the only Universal hotel with a lazy river along with 2 pools. It's pretty amazing, and maybe one day I hope to stay there. It's also home to the iconic 2-bedroom suite and the iconic standard room known only as the Volcano View, which has a view of Universal's only water park, Volcano Bay. Now, the next category is prime value, which goes up in the amenities, but still features that affordability that people come to know and love. The first one is called Universal Aventura Hotel, which opened in 2018. I had the pleasure of staying there in 2022, and I can tell you it is very relaxing and very calming to the nerves. One of the things I loved is its minimalist, like futuristic design, and its building that is supposed to be shaped like a fidget spinner, which I didn't know until this year, so I'm pretty surprised. It has a great dining area, but one of the best features there is the rooftop bar known as Bar 17. In fact, I actually have a picture of me when I went to visit last time, staring at the roof, which not easy because the glass felt so transparent I felt like I was gonna fall through. Hopefully I'll try the food there, but the views are amazing. Now, the next 2 hotels are actually 2 hotels that open separately from each other but feature the same theme, space travel. The first one is called the Stella Nova, which opened in January of this year, and then there's Terra Luna, which opened 2 months later. Both of them feature space themes, have amazing swimming pools, and each of the outside has these color tiles that change color depending on where the light hits it. So 1 minute it could be green, but if the sunlight hits it, it changes into a different color. I don't have any information about this hotel, but if everybody wants to share with me that or any of the hotels that I mentioned before, put down in the comment below. I would love to hear from all of you. Now, for the people who want to be a little bougie, there's the Universal Signature Collection, which features bigger amenities and amazing rooms to die for. The first one is Lowe's Sapphire Falls Resort, which opened in 2016. You are literally transported into a Caribbean paradise from the moment you walk into the lobby and you see the Strongwater Tavern where you can try different rums from around the world. And of course the gift shop. Well, every hotel has a gift shop, but each one has a different merchandise theme to that particular hotel. But there's this amazing swimming pool that has a water slide and zero entry. So you can come in, relax, and there's even a sandy beach area with the splash pad for the kids. And the rooms, from what I've seen on YouTube, are amazing. The different mix of white and blues takes you away from the real world into the Caribbean Sea. Now, we go from the Caribbean into the Italian seaside with Universal's Portofino Bay Hotel, which was the first Universal Orlando hotel when the park was expanded in 1999. The moment you walk into the little open area of the lobby, you are transported into the seaside village of Portofino, Italy. And they even have outdoor stores and shops, so you feel like you're actually in Portofino. And there's this little beautiful riverside with boats moored there, so you could take a look at the scene across the river. It's hard to put in the words. I haven't been there yet, but hopefully next trip I get to check it out on an exploring date. Now, the next hotel in the signature collection is the Hard Rock Hotel. Oh, wait! Before I forget, one of the rooms in the Universal hotels is the Despicable Me Kid Suite, where, while the parents have the regular bedrooms, inside another bedroom is a Minion Palooza with wallpapers filled with Minions and missiles that the kids can sleep in. Not real missiles, it's beds, but it's pretty cool. Now, the next hotel in this category is the Hard Rock Hotel, where you can live out your fantasy of being a rock star like a bat out of hell. I'll be gone when the morning comes. Sorry, when I hear rock music, I think Meatloaf. Anyway, here you can see all the different rock memorabilia, including clothes worn by the actual rock and star, and live out your rock fantasy in the Future Rockstar Kid Suite. There's even a special program called Rock Your Stay, where you can get your key as soon as you leave, designed to look like a guitar pick, and maybe have your own guitar brought to your room. That's pretty cool. Now, the next hotel is my all-time favorite, but I can't put it into words. I'd like to show you a picture of it.
This is the life. This is Lowe's Royal Pacific Hotel, which is another of Universal's signature hotels. And it's, from the moment you enter the lobby, you've been transported into a South Sea paradise. You are greeted with leis around your neck, and it's sometimes hard to put into words because it's one of my favorite hotels on property at Universal. But this was the first hotel my grandfather introduced me to the first time he took me to Universal, and it's been one of my favorites ever since. As soon as you come in, you see a beautiful courtside lounge, which is right here, with a beautiful pool, not a swimming pool, but like a reflection pool with all elephants and statues. And it's a perfect place to drink your coffee in the morning or tea at night. But can you look at these rooms? Sure, you get the standard room, which is pretty beautifully designed and has a nice vanity area. But lately, my father likes the king size suite. So I get the pull-out sofa, and he and my mother get the bed. And the room views are beautiful, and there's no shortage of dining options either. It's definitely the perfect place if you want a tropical getaway from all the world. But now a new signature hotel has entered, which I am about to talk about right now.
Pretty cool, huh? The last hotel in the signature category is the newest hotel, Universal Helios Grand Hotel, which is inspired by the Mediterranean islands, including Greece. And it's unusual because it's stationed within a theme park. And one of the amenities there is that there is a dedicated entrance to Universal Epic Universe. So you just go through security, show them your ticket, and then you just go down the walking path and you're into Celestial Park, which is the hub of Epic Universe. There's also some cool dining from what I hear. I'm hoping to get more information as I go, but so far I could say that one is epic. Now, As I mentioned before, I'm going to be talking about benefits and amenities, because when it comes to benefits, there is no shortage. If you stay at either Sapphire Falls, my bad, Portofino Bay, Royal Pacific, or Universal's Hard Rock, you get complimentary Universal Express Unlimited Pass to Universal's Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. I don't think you can do it for either the water park Volcano Bay or Epic Universe, but it may change in the future. We'll never know. For me, that is one of the main benefits I love of staying at Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, because if you're like me, sometimes waiting in line can be hard. I mean, I've done it during day trips to Universal with my aunts and managed fine, but it's something you don't want to miss. And I'm going to be talking about that in the next episode regarding express passes. Now, all the resort has one thing in common: early park admission to different theme parks on select days. So, well, right now it seems like Epic is doing theirs every day, but one day it might be Universal Studios opening an hour early, or Universal's Islands of Adventure. Mostly I think it's Islands of Adventure, or at least what it is according to the app, but it's definitely a way to get a head start on those rides you really, really want to do, or just get something to eat in the park, or maybe explore a little. There's so much to do with that early park admission. That was one of my grandfather's favorite parts of that, and the free express pass is the early park admission. And it's definitely a place if you want to see some of the must-do attractions, because they do get pretty crowded late in the day. Another benefit is that each hotel comes with a different special amenity. Like in Cabana Bay, although you do have to pay for this, there's a little bowling alley called Galaxy Bowl where you can have a bowling night, family night, and maybe even a eat while you bowl night with the restaurant in Galaxy Bowl. And in Universal's Portofino Bay, I'm not sure how much is this, but there is a world-class spa where you can treat yourself to spa day. But there are a lot of amenities that are actually like a complimentary fitness center at different Universal hotels, including Royal Pacific and Aventura Hotel. If you want to keep those carbs going, you want to keep that workout move going, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But there are a lot of amazing dining options at Universal, so if you don't want to eat at the park, you can definitely eat something back. One of my favorites is at Lowe's Royal Pacific, the Tuk Tuk Market, which has a lot of grab and go, but also they make this delicious teriyaki chicken with jasmine rice and veggies. So good. But there's also a lot of sit-down restaurants, quick service, that sort of stuff. Like at Cabana Bay, there's Bayliner Diner, and at Dockside, there's Pier 8 Marketplace. So there's something for everybody. And the pools, as I might have mentioned a lot in this video, are to die for. Like Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort has a little splash area where you can splash other people with the water cannons. Or, as I mentioned in Cabana Bay, there is a lazy river near the lazy river pool. I haven't been in that one, but that looks pretty amazing. You can even resort hop, except for Dockside Inn Suite. I forgot to mention that part. But one of the other biggest benefit is the complimentary transportation. You can go to either park by either water taxi, a walking path, which is my personal favorite, or take the shuttle to each of the different parks. And they're all free, so you don't have to worry about parking, finding your parking spot, that thing at all. Now, when it comes to choosing a hotel, what my advice is, do what feels best for you. Some people don't like the noisy, so I probably wouldn't recommend like Hard Rock or Cabana Bay. But if you're very social, like myself, I would definitely recommend Hard Rock or Cabana Bay or the Value Inn. It all depends on your taste. Personally, for me, I love the walking path, so you don't have to worry about getting shuttles into the park. I also like the complimentary express pass myself. And most importantly, I also like some of the things you can do, like you can charge stuff to your hotel key card. But the thing that I recently discovered is actually getting things delivered to your room if it's not on the day before you leave. 'Cause that way you don't have to carry a lot of the merchandise that you get into the parks. And that is all I have to say about the Universal hotels. I would like to start a conversation. If you want to open up, go into the comments. And there's something I've been thinking about recently. I've already got my Universal trip planned for this November, but I was thinking maybe I could do like a special 3-part series of my trip where I film what is happening. Not like every minute because I still want to enjoy some of the stuff at the park, but to give you a better picture of what to expect when you do Universal. What do you think? If you think I should do it, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to smash and like that subscribe button, both at AutismThespian93 on Instagram or my YouTube channel at AutismThespian1993. I can't wait to hear from all of you. And remember, neurodiversity is universal. Ciao.